guys are our expert here. We had some news here. Red folder, price went down. This is normally what happens when there is a news event. It kind of want to go against the trend, like you're seeing here. The overall trend is bullish. Also short term is bullish. And we're gonna look for long. I'm selling 2 contracts and then I'm gonna move my stop loss. Again, it's not about the amount. Don't look at the amount. It's about what we do here. I've said in previous videos, if we're gonna aim for more than 1-on-1, so this would be, let's say 3.8. You want to get some money back and then move the stop loss. So I'm not moving my stop loss all the way to break even because I want to have some breathing space, right? So trading around news events, you're going to have wicks, you know, like this. So it's not really clear if this candle now want to go up, because that's what news events do. They create wicks up and then wicks down, and you get confused. So don't trade news events. But I just want to show you what I'm thinking and what's going on. So I'm not saying, oh look, I made some money and therefore you should do it. No, I'm just showing you the environments and that there is no reason for you to be in the trade. Yeah, because even if the price comes here, it's probably gonna be more luck than you knowing what you're doing. And because during news events, you just get wrecked, you know, price goes up, goes down, creates wicks here, and it just wrecks everyone. So I'm keeping an eye on the 5-minute chart. This is what I don't like. I don't like this movement here. So I'm just going to take this as well. But again, don't do this, guys. During news events, you never know how long it's going to stay here, going up again, then down again. But again, this is an indication for me to just collapse the trade, take the profit, you know. And let's see if we can go the other way now. So bad entry, yeah, because I'm talking. And let's try to aim for these low depending on our stop loss. Oh, this should not have been 4, guys. Should have been 1. What is this? Yeah, it's kind of 1-on-1, but you don't want the stop loss to be this big. Again, these environments, they're not perfect, but just showing you what I'm seeing, what I'm thinking. Again, don't mind the amount. We're pretending like it's always the same amount, you know. So let's say your account can afford $40 or $50. That's what you're gonna. Because we're observing short term, that's why I'm looking at the 5-minute charts. And so again, just looking at these wicks, and then, constantly going to the 1 hour, 4 hour. These are my main candles that I'm observing, especially the 4 hour. And here, let me remove my stop loss a bit because this is way too much, this. Just gonna take it, it takes too long. We want to see movement. If it doesn't do that, again, if it goes down now, no problem. We did think, yeah, so in one trade we sold 2 times, and we took some money here as well. And let's see if we can look for another one. So I'm entering here because I believe it's going to attack these lows now. And then I just put my stop loss above these. I could not move my TP. But when it's close to a equal lows or equal highs, there's going to be a higher chance of the price attacking it. But let's look for another setup. Again, I want to emphasize it's not about the money, guys. It's about you learning this kind of trading, This is another perfect example on the 5-minute. You see this gap here, but we did a short here, for example, So we're not waiting for it to come in here. Yeah? So we're not looking at these things. So because I was talking, the bad entry was here. Eh? So it's not relevant that the price came up here or down here. But if we had a better entry here, we could have made a bit more here. See? Because we're thinking in probability. Because we're thinking the price might do a move like this. And we're not thinking, oh, the price is not going to go up. That's not what we're thinking. So when the price does this move down, we're saying, hey, can we do a small scalp here? And you see this in all my videos. Eh? I'm showing this in almost every video. Let's go to the 1 hour again. Yeah, so it's almost closing. Don't forget, guys, I'm also looking at these charts here. Yeah, I keep repeating this. So it's not only these 3 charts, but again, these are my focus. Again, this gap being violated goes through it, and now I can manipulate you and say, yeah, but it's now it has now become a inversion gap. So if it doesn't go down, or if it does go down, I can say this is a fair value gap. If it doesn't go down, it goes through it and then bounces on this. It is an inversion fair value gap. But then the question is, how do you know? How do you know which one it is? So in hindsight, it's always easy to manipulate you. And for some reason, you guys believe this. Let's see if we can do another short here. Nah, it's going too fast. Yeah, I don't like this. If you have been watching my videos. And even here, even if you entered on this, well, it's not really a good one because you also have wicks here, but here you would have gotten 1 and 1. Yeah, so you see this. And this is what I'm trying to explain to you guys. You're not like thinking, oh, it's going to be short or long. You're looking at the charts and you're constantly adapting to what the price is doing. Yeah, and you're observing. And I really want to emphasize that trading is not easy. And don't fool yourself thinking you're going to have a Lamborghini in 1 year or you're going to be a millionaire in a year. And I want to emphasize you have to have what's it called? Like you have to have certain skills. You have to have certain intellect. I'm not saying I'm smart, but I at least understand what's going on here, When I'm saying I'm going to look for a short here, But it doesn't give me an entry. It's like as if the bus or the train leaves without me, you know. And you could argue, yeah, but you could re-enter here. But that's the whole point of my model, you know. You wanna, let's say, if you would enter here, you see, this is one-on-one. This is where you scalp. But then it goes up, and you could argue, but why didn't you enter here? That's then you're decreasing the chances of it going down now, and you just want to be in the move, and it goes down, but I don't care, you know, because it's not part of my model. You know, I can now also argue and be mad at myself, and I could have said shit, should have stayed in the trade. No, you're just scalping, you know. And you see, when we talk about short-term bias, I even call this micro bias, because these things happen maybe in a few minutes. When you're focusing on charts and candles and wicks and all that stuff that I'm explaining in each of these videos, this is how fast you can adapt, you know. Sometimes you're going to do a long, sometimes you're going to do a short. And you might only see this, but I'm constantly looking at 1, 2, 3, 4, this 8, and this is 11 screens. I'm looking at 11 screens. Normally I have the weekly on here. Yeah, I have the weekly on here. But I want you to see what I'm thinking. Let me see if we can do a long here now. Yeah, I should have gone long here, but again, it's too late now, you know. And the reason why I can look for long is because it's around the hour. Yeah, you see this? But this is what happens when you talk. When you talk, explain things, teach things. So as a recap, again, I don't want to make this video long. As a recap, you know, we try to do a trade around the news, and we were lucky. And then we just followed the trend, you know, try to look for shorts. Again, but I don't advise it against this, because look at this. A move here, and then a move here, then a move here. These are also moves. Yeah? Look at the price. Look here. 661. Look how many points that is, man. Another move here, you know. So this, although this is, I mean, these are not the best condition to trade in, especially for a beginner. But I think we were mostly lucky on most trades here, you know. I'm gonna be honest with you. Okay, guys. If you have any questions, let me know. Subscribe, like the video, share the videos. You can join my Discord if you want. Ask me all kinds of questions. Most of this stuff is for free. If you want a one-on-one session, let me know. And hopefully to see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.